Happy Mindful Monday, everyone. Today we're going to have our first post about parenting, and I wanted to talk a little bit about how to raise resilient children, how to raise a resilient a young adult. So this, of course, starts from a very, very young age, and this has been on my mind and on my heart quite a bit recently, as I have been just noticing trends in terms of suicidal ideation and things like that really growing more and more in society. The numbers are rising, and it is quite concerning to see the amount of young people that are affected by this. So, I wanted to take a quick minute to share a tip of sorts that will help you train up your child in a way that will help them become more resilient, which will lessen any kind of um, suicidal ideation, any kind of ideas of these things being entertained by them, because they will be better equipped to be able to handle life struggles and hardships. So this, of course, starts with modeling this behavior for them, modeling problem solving in front of them, family problem solving even. It might be during a family meeting that you have once a week, or it could be as simple as a drive on their way to school or on their way back, and you're talking about issues. Of course, as parents, we would temper that. So we would temper the scenario in terms of we would not disclose everything with them, but to decide amongst yourselves as parents what you want to share with them, and what you feel that they can handle, and then from there go ahead and share it. So this means it's something like budgeting, so that they understand that, okay, so we can't go out to eat every single time. This is why we have such and such a budget, and this is how much we've set for food. Or that you can't have that new toy, and this is why, and I know that it may come across as a position of weakness, that I don't want to say to my child that we don't have this, or that I can't give this to them. But what I'm saying is that in the long run, you're equipping them for understanding the way that the world works, understanding that there will be moments of disappointment, and this in turn helps them understand that when these difficulties come, that it's not really a big deal, that they'll be able to better process it. So it doesn't seem as harsh when other things happen. They will be in a position where they would think, okay, well, no big deal, maybe next time, or it's just not in the budget, and they will be able to problem solve through scenarios. So that's my tip for today, to learn to have open and honest communication with them, really, about life's issues, about hardships, about difficulties, maybe even something you've gone through when you were little, sharing those experiences that they can relate to, telling them stories about your childhood, and then relating that to their life. So that way they start to understand that it's very normal to have to lose friends along the way, to see some bullying and what to do about it, to maybe get a bad grade even though you've worked really hard, and how can we improve, what can we do about it. And this way they're better prepared. And so this means that you have permission to allow them to fail for once in a while, and that's okay, because it's better that um, they fail something small than become adults that have a difficult time, and are afraid of failure in general, or if they do fail, take it really badly. So this way they're set up so that this means that they've forgotten their homework at home, leave it at home. I know that it sounds terrible, but the small grade difference that they and the consequence that they will face is really small in comparison to the lesson that they're learning, that they can get bailed out continuously when they're older. And they'll thank you for it. You might seem like the mean parent in the moment, but you know what? It will come around and it will pay off. So don't feel bad, don't feel guilty. Take these tips and maybe see where you can apply it. Maybe you don't want to do it on the homework thing, but it could be on something else. And this way, they will learn that there are consequences, and then you can begin to help them process those and work through some problem solving. Until next Mindful Monday, have a great week.